Hello everyone! Even though there probably isn't anybody here right now, but yeah, another working Friday. And currently I have set the goal to be 120k. So yeah, I will be working for that amount of money. Which means that today's stream will also be a short one. But anyways. Just gonna boost all my moods up. I mean, I only need hunger anyway. I think my sudden... I think starting the stream without like a day's head warning was maybe a mistake. But it's okay, we've all... And that probably sounded very illiterate. I don't even know the words anymore. I feel like I've been struggling with words in general. There's so much snow everywhere. Wow, lag. We love lag. Ain't that awesome? Can you drive through the snow? Okay, yeah, you can. Otherwise would have made the whole thing so much more annoying. Why is it slowing me down this much? It usually didn't do that. Oh right, there's this fair thing. Traveling through this bit is gonna be annoying. I haven't really explored the winter update. I've participated in a snowball fight because I remember it being on the old map. But otherwise, I haven't really seen what's up. I don't know, I don't really play this game that much anymore anyways. And the whole ticket system is kind of like... It just deters me away. Because how am I supposed to enjoy this as a more inactive player if you can only get the seasonal stuff with like tickets you have to earn with effort? That's like a bummer. But what can I do? I think I don't care enough to farm for the tickets or to like be sad about losing out on some furniture. It's not like I'm gonna use it anyway. I barely build these days. I think the last time I built was on the stream. And I forgot how much time ago that was, but I think it was quite a long time ago. All I know is that I kinda lost the motivation to build the winter house that I was building on the stream after I didn't have any energy to think about it during my work. But now that I'm off, it feels like Christmas is too near for people to care about a Christmas build. Therefore, I don't care about it. And I already added a Christmas tree to it. It cannot just be a winter build. I feel so awful. I abandon every build that I make on building stream. But then again, if I, like, in my defense, I keep getting those big ideas on those building streams. Because, I forgot. The ideas that I get on building streams are usually medium or large houses, like mansion or family houses. And those are not that easy to like finish when you rarely play. I should probably take on a smaller project. I feel like I may actually finish it. I mean, I have the winter cabin that went kinda viral. That was really small actually. So if I could do builds that size, I think I might even be able to post every now and then. Never again actively though. I think that's kind of like over. I think me and my active posting era are over unless Bloxburg revives and it's an income possibility. Because I'm gonna be honest, I have so many cool ideas on what I want to do. And one of them involves another social media account, unrelated to Bloxburg, unrelated to Roblox, unrelated to gaming. But running a social media account is a job. It's a very exhausting one as well. Because you need to keep up with whatever trends are in the community. You need to, if you want to actually grow, you need to keep an eye on things. Perhaps make a few friends. Obviously, I never was the type to make friends out of pure connection. Like, I didn't have any ulterior motives to befriending people in the community. But still, it's nice to find friends within the community. Helps both sides out. And yeah, to be fair, that's partially why I'm not really all that active on Bloxburg anymore. There is nobody keeping me here. The reason why I return is I get like a singular build idea or maybe too much free time. So then I check up on this place every now and then. But an actual commitment with a regular posting schedule, that would be difficult. Yeah, as I said, I have a lot of things I want to do. One of them is social media, but I also want to sew my own closet because I have a sewing machine and a lot of fabric which I have not used. I should start using it. Then I also want to just enjoy gaming. I created a Minecraft server with my friends. I've been enjoying that. Then I want to do something with my art. I want to get somewhere with animation. Then I also am a volunteer at an animal shelter. So yeah, there's a lot of things I have to do. And right now this channel is like an added burden to the list. I honestly don't think I'm gonna post anymore this year. The year is almost over, so it's like whatever. I wonder if my Discord layout shows... Okay, I don't think it does. Well, anyways. I got a big list of things to worry about. I would ask the chat how y'all been, but I don't think there's anybody. If there is, then hi. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to think of more things to say about my own life, since I can't ask about any other person's life. Also, if anybody is listening, how's y'all guys' winter? Because over here, it's just depressing. It's like November weather. We've had snow that stuck around for like few hours. And that was our only snow that didn't melt instantly the moment it hit the ground. I've been wanting snow so bad, but I don't think we're gonna get any for Christmas. And that's depressing. Snow is awesome. Wait, these trees, are they new? Can you buy them? I'm like really out of loop with everything going on. But the trees, I love lights, and I love trees with lights. Though to be fair, they do have prettier trees than that, but they match with the bushes. So I'm gonna check out the building menu when I'm done with my goal. The goal is so specific right now, but that's partially because I wanted to work for 100k, but I already had 30k, so I would have only worked for 70k, and that's like practically nothing. So I raised the goal. It's funny, I don't even really need the money anymore since I like rarely post. So I'm mostly earning the money to have an excuse to stream. Because I know I may not be able to post all the time. Or like any time actually. But these streams are like the only thing left where people can like engage and interact, because otherwise my community posts are like usually either ignored or they're kind of random, and obviously I'm not really posting anything, so that's no new comments anyways. So yeah, these even though I don't even really need the money, these are my excuse to communicate with what little community I have left. And if that means that the stream is so dead that I will be talking to myself the whole time, that's fine too, honestly. But yeah, I hope the weather like gets at least cold enough for a light slow fall, or even better, a winter wonderland frost, a frost that covers the entire nature. That is so magical. What was that? Something moved. There's a person here. Oh my gosh. Wait, this is my pizza. The person is so small I cannot even see the... Do I have my name setting off? I think I do. I should... if I keep like posting and streaming, which is still under like question, but if I decide to do that, if I decide to keep doing that, I really need a new stream playlist, because I feel like this is getting a bit too repetitive. Even though it's kind of a banger playlist. It's giving me those 2020 Bloxburg vibes. I miss that era. But that's also how I know I cannot really... Like, it's an era I miss, but it's an era I've let go, kind of. Because so many times I've tried to recreate the peakness that happened in 2020, and I've failed. And the best memories I have of Bloxburg outside of 2020 are the times that I was minding my own thing and living in the present. So if there's anything I've learned about that, it's to accept that something was peak and create something new that's also peak, instead of trying to recreate what was peak. That's a lot of peak. But yeah, the music reminds me of that. Because I remember people used to use their... Oh, there's an elf nearby. I got the effect. I haven't done the elf hunt, like, at all. But I added Ixen into the playlist, which is what, like, a bunch of Bloxburg builders used to use in their, like, 2020 summer builds. I remember I still use Lucrembo. I have no idea how to pronounce their name. Lucrembo's music in my videos. I mean, both of them are both of them are vibes. And NCS was also like banger background music, but sometimes they copyrighted me, and that was not banger. That was not cool at all. because the music was cool, but they kept like copywriting me. Did not appreciate that. They're literally called no copyrighted sounds, and then it copyrighted me. But I think it was false claims, and when companies are massive, they don't really care to look into them. Even though somehow surprisingly, as I said, I've used Locrumbo's music for a while, like since 2020, and they've grown a lot since then. But whenever I used to reach out about their music getting copyright claimed on my videos, they would actually reach out and solve the issue, even when they had like 200,000 subscribers, which is like props to them. But yeah, now I really don't care about copyright since I barely earn anything anyways. Like I have monetization on my live streams turned off since I made like few cents, but I know that people who are watching them get really annoyed by the ads. And I feel like that's like kind of a shitty thing to happen. I don't know. Takes away from the community part of the streams. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to like even say that kind of word on stream. To be fair, I've only like, I don't know what YouTube's limits are. I've only observed what other people react when they think they've crossed the limits. So, I don't know. But we're almost to 50k, which is which means there is a mood boost break soon, so that's cute, or like cool. Yeah, my brain is actually kind of fried ever since I went into work in fast food. My brain is constantly on autopilot, and it uses any words that are similar to whatever I'm trying to say. So if I say like words that don't make sense, just know my brain was on autopilot and I messed up. To be fair, I want to post a Christmas build because usually that's when their chance of going somewhat viral is the highest. Because I've seen people praise Christmas time to be this ultimate money mine. And I've like experienced that myself too, actually. But I felt so like demotivated with like the whole deadline thing. So I think if I'm gonna post, it's gonna be in January, if anything. January or February. Because December, I have so much stuff planned, man. And I don't really have good enough ideas to execute before New Year comes. My 2026 New Year's resolution. Fuck. New Year's resolution for this channel is that if I post at least 3 builds, that's a win. To be fair, in the year 2024, I posted 0 builds. I just posted the credits thingy. Credits video. This year, I actually posted quite a lot of builds compared to like how I've been falling off. But I'm gonna be honest, if I get my art account going, I may abandon this place. But that's not a guarantee, because there's a chance that I find out how much effort I'm gonna need for each of the things, so I could still have like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh hey! Hello! Welcome to the live. You are the first person to speak in the span of like 20 minutes or something. How has your time, week, day, month been? Mine has been quite busy up until a few days ago, and then I've just been kind of existing because I had like a hell of a work schedule, and now that I'm free, I have no energy left. Besides, I've been going volunteering at an animal shelter, so I've been petting the animals there. So those are like the two things I've done in my free time. Of course, I remember you. You were a quite active chatter in my recent streams. I think I wouldn't remember nearly anybody from like when I used to stream more, because that was like a year or two ago. So whatever streams I've done this year, I know you've been in a couple of them at least. Oh wait, I just realized I already got the money. Not the goal money. There's still a half more to go, but I have enough money to go and boost my moods. How's your weather over there? Does it look anything like Christmas? Because over here it's just November, like no snow, raining all the time, very cloudy. Kinda cold, but not enough for snow. But like, yeah. Yep, same. I'm from the Baltics. Though it's easy to figure out where if you're really that curious. But yeah, the weather has been not very Christmassy this year. It's been kind of like the opposite of Christmas. It's been so muddy. It's been awful. But that's okay, because I'm inside most of the time anyways. I just cannot enjoy a magical winter wonderland view. And to be fair, I think if there was like a winter wonderland view going on, I would actually go outside and take walks in the forest or something. Because taking walks in a muddy forest seems way less whimsy than walking through snow and enjoying the scenery around you. Like right now, it's just the days are passing. There's no natural like landscape beauty for me to appreciate. So I'm appreciating what's in front of my screen, which is cats. Because I want a cat. And it's one of my hyperfixations right now. I'm researching a lot about cats. I'm still holding the bowl. Yeah, that's also partially why I haven't been posting, because the only reason that I open YouTube is to look at cat cute videos, cat funny videos, cat informative videos. It's just everything cat. I love cats. I love them so much. Anyways, whatever you said just got it got hidden. Yeah, I think today is the last day of school for a lot of people, because next week is Christmas already. So it would make sense. But I believe that I would have done the same if I still went to school, but I graduated. That life is behind me. It's past now. And you would think that graduating school would give me more free time, even though now I'm employed. So not really that much more free time, but actually that is a lot more free time because I don't have homework. But I do have a hyperfixation on cats. And you know, it's really hard to post when whatever you want to do is not related to your goals. Me, like, maybe I could build a cat room. Yeah, that would look cool. Do I stan any groups? Are you like talking about K-pop or something? Why am I stuck? I don't really listen to K-pop, if that's the question. I listened to some K-pop after like K-pop Demon Hunters released. That's not because I found out I love K-pop, that's because it just came in the shuffle. And unless I really hate the music, I'm not actually gonna skip my Spotify shuffle. Because I don't know, if I tolerate the music, why should I skip it? But general groups, I don't know, I don't really have favorite groups of people. Like, I have some music artists who I appreciate. They're mostly like single artists though, like Jiraiya and Jake with V, and Jack Stauber, of course. Then also been listening back on my like fairy tale vibes kind of playlist with Oh Hellos, the Crane vibes, that type of music. I know there's another artist that's constantly in my shuffle, but I cannot recall who they are. That's kind of depressing, but like I don't know, man. Ow. I wonder who that is. Now I'm not gonna like... I guess Will Wood is also in my shuffle a lot. And Miracle the Musical. There's like a bunch of different genres I switch between. People don't really tune in on my lives anymore. In a way you are, yeah. People don't really tune in anymore, which is like... It's... To be fair, I'm not really even that bothered by that. As long as there are people who are still engaging with my community posts who are wanting to attend the live, I will do a live, even if nobody joins the live. But to be fair, if I did have like 3 empty lives in a row, I think I would just quit YouTube in general. Not necessarily because I'd be hurt that nobody showed up. Mostly like... You know, like... it wouldn't really be worth it anymore to keep streaming, and because I barely have motivation to post any actual builds, then my channel would have no purpose. But yeah, that's like a 50% possibility to happen. 1 million people watching my live. I actually don't know. I think I would keep yapping the same. Only issue is I wouldn't be able to read the chat because it would move too fast. Even like top streamers usually get like 100k, like few 100k, maybe a million at like... I don't think people hit million live watchers in like Dream SMP peak live streams, which is where I know a lot of people were like amazed by the numbers. This is such a random example as well, I know. I am very much aware of that. But I know like they had very like huge crowds watching the lore unfold. And even then I don't think they had 1 million. And even then the chat were probably overwhelming. So I think if I had 1 million watchers, I would get to a building live. Actually, yeah. I would get to a building live. I would direct all of those people to check out the build later, so I could get my revenue back. Maybe that's... I wouldn't really tell people to subscribe. I wouldn't really even tell them to donate. I would just tell them to check out the next post I make. Because having 1 million views, that got me so much money. And what I could do with that money now, if I hadn't spent it like some irresponsible 16-year-old I was, if I had that money now, I could get a car. I could get a car. I want a car. I really want one. I also want a cat, but that's way cheaper than a car. So like, if I had 1 million people, I would tell them to go... I would speedrun making a build, and I would tell them to watch it. Because... yeah, that would set me for a good while. I obviously wouldn't quit my job, I still need the regular income. But I think I would appreciate 1 million views on a speed build way more than in a live stream. Though who knows? Maybe if there are that many people I would get donations and it would kind of pay off. But I still doubt I would get just as many donations as I would revenue from 1 million viewers on a speed build. I actually had plans to try and make a private mansion again, but the issue with that is I wanted to make a build before that, and I haven't done that yet. And I don't want to dive straight into a private mansion, because the idea was that I was gonna build up a little bit of hype with a post, and then that hype could carry on into the actual private mansion. Because private mansions are usually what keep my channel alive. So I would use it as a chance to revive it. So if you see me post another build, just know there's a slight possibility that the build after that is gonna be a private mansion. But that's where the issue starts, because I don't see myself posting anything anytime soon. The build that I started in building stream, I was mumbling to myself that before, like talking to myself before I had any viewers on. That I'm probably not gonna finish it because it was a Christmas build and Christmas is about to be here. And I have too many plans before Christmas to finish it before Christmas. So that build is probably getting abandoned as well. Which means I have to come up with a new idea that doesn't have such a tight deadline like Christmas. What's the next event after Christmas? I guess I could make a spring build, which is odd because winter like just begun. But the thing about me is I don't know if you've noticed, but I barely post, and that means that my builds usually take a while to make because I forget this game exists, and then I remember and then I forget again. So I need a build that I can build at my own pace and release it on correct time. So that would be a spring build that I could release in like late February, maybe early March. That would be perfect. I don't know, what do y'all think? I would probably need to mark it down with a sticky note though, because knowing me, I would totally forget about it. And that would be kind of bad if I forget about something that I like get people's hopes up for, because that's happened way too many times before. Honestly, quite embarrassing. But like, that's the issue. I find whatever interests me and then I get really into it this includes playing Bloxburg and dealing with my channel. But the moment I find something new, I forget about everything else. So tomorrow, I will probably have forgotten that Bloxburg exists. So that's why I need a build that I can make that does not need to be done in a week or two. I need a build that I have months to prepare for. To be fair, keeping an active Bloxburg channel seems like such a hassle these days. Although, I see that people still post. Like, I saw Timon builds. Somehow, there's this one builder. They got a bunch of subscribers, but they barely got viewers. They're like tapioca builds or something. They post nearly every day. And they've been doing that ever since I found out about them, which is a while ago. So I have no idea how they're doing that. Like some black magic going on over there. But yeah. The builders, there are still active builders. But I've noticed that even the most viral Bloxburg builders barely have an audience. So I've noticed that this community is kind of starting to die out, which is kind of sad, but that's all the more reason you haven't seen me posting. Because this community is on life support. Well, not even exactly that, just the speed building community. Because I think the commentary YouTubers still get regular viewers, they got a lot of attention. But there is a difference between watching somebody comment on a game you play versus having to follow a tutorial for hours and hours and hours. It's a dedication, and with how busy everyone is these days, including the builders themselves, I can completely understand why that community is slowly fading out. It is a bit sad though. It would be cool if it woke up again. For a few months everyone was active. That's what I was actually kind of waiting for. Before I got on my break, I observed and saw that the one time of the year the community is supposed to be the most active, it kind of wasn't. I'm employed, so I actually don't really have breaks like school kids do. However, I work half-time, and I was scheduled full-time for the first half of the month, so now I have rest of the month free, just like school kids would. So technically I have a break. It's just a coincidental placement of work versus off days. But it is really convenient to have your Christmas time off, not having to worry about whether my uniform is clean enough to wear it for the next day, whether I'm gonna stay overtime again because some client decided to loiter in our food hall 20 minutes past the closing time. Those are the things I don't really want to worry about while I'm worrying about so many Christmas things. So yeah, I've been really lucky to get this break. Even though it's technically not it's not considered a vacation because I'm not getting paid for it. Nor is it wish day. I don't know what they're called in English, but we have days we can request off, 3 days where we are busy in a month. And it's not like that either. They're just regular days, regular off days. Which also means that they can still bother me about coming in as a replacement, but I have no planned work days. So that's cool. You should probably do that, yeah. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the deadline, but if the deadline is still far enough, I think you should rest because you said you had school today. So you can still worry about that later. Or you could get it done with today, so you'd have nothing to worry about for the rest of the month. Your choice, really. I need water. Yeah, then you should probably do that. What homework is it? Is it like an essay, a PowerPoint presentation, studying for a test, some book you had to read? What is it? Making a song? That's a very specific homework. Seems cool though. Do you go like in trade school or something? Whatever it's called. Because that's not something they usually give students. I still haven't made a single song in my life, but I plan to. If I had the ability to mix together music, that would be so cool. But I also don't care about the skill enough to actually practice to be able to do that. Maybe I'll try it out here and now. Dang, that's an interesting assignment though. Anyways, we are 4,000 away from the goal. So, in a way, since my live is probably gonna end soonish, you won't have to feel like you're missing out anything when you go and do your homework. So it's perfect timing. I mean, not like you'd miss out much on anyway, since you're the only one who chats here, so otherwise you'd hear me just yapping alone. But, hey. You could get a free money. What would you use it for? What do you need the money for? I'm curious. I'm not like trying to interrogate you. I'm just curious what do people use money for these days. Oh, that's nice. Ow. I keep driving into things. Do I have the money? Yeah, I do. Time to end the shift. No, that's not what I intend to click. Oh, there's people here. I thought they were talking to me. But no, there's actually people here. So that's cool. I think I'm gonna probably check out Are you begging for money or am I misreading the situation? I think I'm gonna see what recipes they added, see what furniture they added, see what I can get. Oh, it is? I didn't know. Depends what you mean professional help. I am not a certified therapist, and I am no longer an active builder, but I still have some building knowledge if that's what you're after. Then sure. I haven't seen that meme. I have not seen that meme. So they got reindeer pancakes, that's not new. Holiday cookies is not new either. Okay, I will come there in a bit. Gingerbread cookies are not new. These look new, but I know they're not. Neither is the minced pie or Lucy-buns. Snowflake cupcakes. Festive cake pops, I know I have those. Holiday pudding. It doesn't say it's new, but I have not seen that one before. Festive fudge, Yule, gingerbread outhouse, holiday brownies. Braised ham is new. And then also modern gingerbread house. I think I actually baked that one, but I forgot where I placed it. It might have been further away somewhere. Under quick meals, do they have anything interesting? Okay, they have a calendar that I already got. Why are you stuck in the basement? I mean, I do have a basement on this plot. I'm not gonna tell you where, but I do have one. Anyways, we got new giant ornament. Candle? What do you mean candle? That's an odd candle. You got our Christmas tree shelf. This is cute though. Okay, I need to stack up on a few of these. This is really cute. And it's for money. They got the cutting boards that hang on the walls. I no longer need to use transform to do those. And they got an espresso machine. And a new sled. I love that sled. A full-on igloo. Well, that's weird. Oh, this is cute. A gnome. I also got ice skating, but like big. Wait, why is the corner so big? Do they actually have any ice skating parts that are that massive? I don't think they do. But to be fair, you can make a huge rink with it. Like, okay, I will be there in a bit. I'm just seeing what they added. Oh, yo, this is a pudding. It reminds me of that budding pup from Adopt Me. Because that's also why you haven't seen me. I've been on Adopt Me. That's kind of depressing. Oh, I love it. I love it. I need to stock up on this too. I need it. I need that illuminated tree. But they don't have the tree that I was talking about. They don't have the trees that are in the town. Unless they're not new. Wait, are they not new? Garden... No, I'm just... can't see anything. So, if we search a tree... I don't think they do. I don't think they have that tree. That's a shame. Oh, hey. Hello. Coming to Lakeview Heights. This is quite inconvenient. I hate that you have to like travel so far to get to like the other plots. And there are no like huge neighborhoods neither, which would have like 6 plots or anything. The max is 4. That is not enough. Okay, so we got this house. Oh, it's kind of cute, aside from the very strong yellow light. It's very bright though, but it's cute. In the garage. Wait, what? Ow. Did you just want to? Okay then. I will just use the old... did I just get rid of it? This is using the old Bloxburg hack to get out. Ha! Okay, I cannot get out of there, but I can still use the sit emotion. But what did I do with my emotes? I had them in the bar. That's your issue. Your house, your problem. Why can I not click on myself? Oh, hey. Yeah, that is totally normal. Anyways. Ooh. I love whenever walls have light. What's going on is that this person invited me over only to drop me in their flashbang box. Oh wow. Was this intentional? Or have you just forgotten to cover this place? There's a TV and a chair down here. I'm just gonna glitch out again. Yeah, I think there's enough room for me to do that. What? No, let me out. This is a simple wall glitch. I should be able to escape. Yes. Your swimming rings are very active. Very. Oh. Okay then. Ooh. You even are limiting people's cars' heights. Wait, this is a cafe. Wait, what car is this? I don't remember there being this car. Is it new, or am I just blind to all the new updates? I do love whenever I or somebody else has patience for these details, because I love the small skinny details, but gosh, are they a pain to do. Oh, I like this little DIY with fireflies. And the tree! Oh, I loved making those kind of trees. To the Chibineko Cafe. I guess you shall receive some money to help you run the cafe or something. Since when do they have burgers? Pumpkin burgers. When is that a thing? I guess I shall have the plain cheesecake. Give me some cake. I love cake. I'm gonna go and take a seat. Which I cannot do because you took away my permissions. There we go. Wow. Okay, I can somewhat sit. Oh wait, there's an empty cup on this table. I have my legs on the table. That is such bad manners. That is such bad manners. I think this angle looks kind of goofy. But when you're sitting, the angles do look kind of goofy anyway. I'm just gonna sit on this side, on the floor. Because it glitches less that way. Just waiting on my cheesecake. Did they get my order? Gonna drink some more water. It is? What is? Bacon. Oh! Yeah, that makes sense. They do take forever to bake. I guess since I reached my goal, I can hide the goal. No, I don't need bacon. I only want the plain cheesecake. No bacon, please. But I did say that baking takes forever in this game, if that's what you meant. I forgot if I had anything tomorrow. I think I scheduled a game night. No, not green bacon. What are you on about? You are confusing me. I am so lost right now. Is my food still in the oven? Is my food in the oven? I'm just gonna be stuck here, guys. So why not explore? Oh, you have rooftop sitting as well. And over here are housing units. Is this a drive-through? Oh, you have a drive-through. 5 pieces of green bacon, but I don't think I want green bacon. That doesn't sound very tasty, I'm gonna be honest with you. If your clients have allergies, what do you tell them? Do you accurately know every allergen in any of these? Oh wait, this is crossed off. Is it no longer on sale? It's crossed up over there too. This menu is illegible. But over here it isn't crossed off. So drive-through goers cannot order chocolate cake, but inside orders can. So I think I stood up. But that's besides the point. Also, since I'm not guest, whatever you bring me, I cannot pick it up the table. So, oh wait, what? I mean, I did not need a co-owner, but at least I can sit on a bench now. Thank you. That is very specific. We have... Wait, they have a calendar? I didn't even know that. Wow. No, I missed out on Bloxbucks. Blockbucks, whatever they are. Oh wait. Does it just... Yeah, it doxes the locations of the elves. Oh, my cake. It just doxes the locations. That is so convenient. I don't want to change the picture. Just let me... No! Wrong button! I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to press the snowflake. So quite a lot of elves hanging out in the playground area. Meh camp. Meh. Next trophy in 8 elves. Oh wait, there's a new elf pretty soon. I'm sorry, I'm not really building today or anytime in December, honestly. So no posting in December. That is so odd. Is it a currency? Speaking of which, I actually wanted to end the live because I reached my goal, did some end tasks, like boosted my moods and came to check out somebody's plot. And I'm actually pretty sleepy. So I think I'm gonna close the live. I'm not gonna set a larger goal because I set a small goal for a reason. I want to sleep. Or, well, not sleep. Oh wow, that's a big boat. It's not necessarily that I want to sleep instantly, but I wanna get the rhythm of today slower. Go chill in my bed or something. So yeah, whoever joined in the live, I appreciate having you here. I did expect to see practically nobody, so 2 people talking in the chat is a big win for me. And yeah, bye for now. Bye bye. Wait, no, that's the wrong emote. Bye bye.